Hi guys, this is Crafty Kat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here out at my camp. You guys also call it cottage or cabin. We say camp up here in Northern Ontario. I'm sitting on my couch in my living room. It's a very windy day outside today, but it turned out beautifully even though it started raining this morning. Got a little bit of thunder again and heavy winds, but right now the sun is starting to come through the clouds. The clouds are beautiful, fluffy, white with gray on the bottom, but really pretty. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful evening. But because it's so windy and I'm so tired, I thought I'm going to start with this. We're going to start working on my empowerment diamond painting that we're doing for Enza for Diamond Painting with Friends. She chose empowerment, and I'm really excited to start this. So I just recorded the kitting up yesterday, and I apologize if I came across as a little bit crazy. I gotta tell you, I never drink caffeine hardly ever because I don't do well with caffeine. And I bought a case of Diet Coke, and I had 2 Diet Coke yesterday when I was recording. So I was high on caffeine, and I don't normally have any caffeine at all. I drink decaf coffee, and then I switched to herbal tea. So yeah, so I was really hyped up on caffeine, and I am again today, but I've only had half a can so far. I still have half a can here. So I'm going to have a sip right now. Yummy. So my parrot is in the same room with me, so you might hear interesting sounds and talking and whistling, but right now she is preening. She's taking care of her feathers. So we're going to start out with a number 20, which is O, down in the bottom right-hand corner, and here there's a lot of confetti in this one. I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of this. Can you see that color? So anyway, if you could see my setup right now, I have nothing to tether my camera onto because I'm sitting on the couch and the back of the couch is right here. So what I have is I have a cutting board wedged between the wall and the back of the couch, and that is what I've tethered my gooseneck swivelly thing that holds my camera. So I've got that wedged. So whenever I move the couch, this might bounce. I'm sorry. This is the best I could do out here. It's so funny. I feel like MacGyver, the MacGyver of diamond painting. So I've got a few pens loaded up and my big tray. And got the old couch here, and we are going to get going. So yeah, this is jumping. It's not going to be perfect, you guys. It's camp. So I have not diamond painted for a very long time, and I was really feeling the urge to do it today. I could have gone for a walk this evening because the wind is up. When the wind is up, it is perfect for walking because there's no bugs. But I'm telling you guys, I'm so tired. I did a little bit of painting down by the water today, and it was really hard because of the wind. And today, all the work I've done for the last week or two just really caught up with me. So I didn't even wake up to watch the sunrise. I got up, and it was cloudy and rainy, and I thought, forget it. I'm not going to go bother to take pictures today. And then I went back to sleep, and I slept till 9:30, which is early for me normally, but late for me when I'm out at camp. Because when I'm out at camp, I like to get up to watch the sunrise. It's my thing. Oh my gosh, all the fresh air is wonderful. So what are you guys all working on right now? I'm having such a nice time out here. It is just so beautiful out here. I wish you could see it, and I will put some pictures. But my camp is on a bay of Lake Superior, but it's a big bay. It's like sheltered. Sometimes the ships come in during a storm so that they're not in the open lake, but it's not that sheltered. There's only a few points before you're out in open Lake Superior. So it can get pretty wavy and rough. And there are big hills called the Canadian Shield across the bay from me. And as I watch them, like, people say, how could you just look at the same scenery all day long? But I can because it's constantly changing. It's not static at all. It's like it's alive almost, because with the sun and the clouds, everything changes colors. So anyway, there's the lake, right? And then across the lake are the hills. And today I thought I'm going to make a little painting. So when I started doing my little watercolor painting, when I looked across the lake, on the other side of the lake, it was blue. And then in the middle of the lake, it was a bright, vibrant, greeny, almost turquoise. And then it faded to green. And then near shore, it was like a gray-green with a touch of like almost tan. Because the water's so clear, you could see through to the sand and the rocks underneath. So that's why you get that color, right? Close to shore. So anyway, as I was painting, the sun kept peeking out between the clouds. And like sometimes the hills were turquoise with green and like dark blue. And sometimes they were light misty blue and light gray. And sometimes they were all green and then like a moss green and like a hunter green. It just keeps changing. It's like watching a kaleidoscope. It's really cool the way the colors just constantly shift and change. And the lake is alive and like the waves come up and the waves go down and it ripples and sparkles with the sunlight. It's just really beautiful. I can't tell if these are D's or O's. I am wearing my glasses. Oh well, it doesn't have to be perfect. Right? So I think I don't have enough. I'm going to try a different pen. I think this is the pen that I've used so much that the tip is like warped. So I have another pen prepared. Let's see if I do better with this one. This is a newer pen. It's already loaded up. Let's see if this one works better. I'm very heavy-handed, and I have to learn to be more light-handed because I ruin my tips from pushing too hard. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, you guys. It feels so good to be diamond painting again, especially diamond painting out at camp. I love it so much. I really miss it when I'm not doing it. I've been learning how to do watercolor paintings, and I've been reading about sketching and drawing because I realize as I'm trying to learn watercolor that I do not have the foundation in drawing that I should. I've been playing around with drawing on Procreate, but it's more painting on Procreate than drawing that I've been doing. So my hands are really shaky, so I've been reading books about drawing and art, and I've been sketching, but I don't enjoy sketching. Like on the one hand, it's nice because you just need a paper and pencil and you're good to go, you know? But on the other hand, I really do enjoy working with colors much, much more. But as much as I like that, it's harder than this because I'm still learning, so I'm in a different frame of mind when I do it. Like I do lose time once I get into it, but not like this. This is right up there with crochet, just pure and utter relaxation. It's a different thing. Just like reading for pleasure is different than reading for learning, you know? This to me is like reading for pleasure. You just escape. It's just a pure escape. And it feels really nice. I love diamond painting. So what did you guys all have for supper today? Today I had spaghetti and meatballs. The meatballs were homemade. My mom made a bunch of meatballs and froze them, and she told me to take some out to camp. So I did. And I make a really good spaghetti sauce, but not at camp. Camp's all about relaxation and doing things easy, so I just used jarred sauce today. And you know what? It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I had 2 meatballs and a bowl of spaghetti for supper because I was feeling chilled from sitting down by the bay painting. And this afternoon, I did that little painting I was telling you about of the water and the hills and a little bit of the fire pit, framing it at the beginning. And I got a chill because it was so windy, even though it's not cold at all. I say it was about 22 Celsius. when I was down there. But the wind was crazy. And I had to use these clips to clip my book open. My little, it's like a teeny tiny art watercolor sketchbook that I did open on the channel that I bought on Temu. It's nice. It works well. But it was so windy. And I got a little bit of an earache from sitting out there for so long with the wind. But it was so nice. And like it was just like a very fast. I did the sketch lightly first, just not a real sketch, just the outlines of where things need to be. And then I played with color. And I used my Cotman travel set, my Winsor & Newton Cotman. I'd say those are my favorite watercolors, I think. They're really nice. So, yeah, I really had fun doing that. And I was joined by the 3 dogs from next door. There's a red dog and a little dachshund and a little pug. And oh my God, they are so cute. And I love dogs. I'm allergic to them, but I'm fine hanging out with them outside. So yeah, so I was out there painting with 3 dogs. And it was so beautiful watching the colors change. And it was just a very simple painting. I'm still learning. And painting real life stuff is, to me, much harder than painting from a picture or a tutorial. And it's because it doesn't stay. Like I was telling you, the colors kept changing. The clouds kept moving. The waves were moving. And there were no waves. Then there were waves when the wind picked up. And then it got even wavier. There were ducks going by and seagulls. And of course the 3 dogs. But they weren't part of the picture because they were on land. There was boats. It was like, it's really hard painting from life. It's fun, but it's a totally different thing. And diamond painting, by comparison, pure and utter relaxation. I love this. And I could, part of me is thinking, oh, I should have gone for a walk, but I need to calm down. God willing, I'm going to be out here for a whole month. This is just the first week. I don't know. I think this is day 4. Day 3 or 4. I'm losing track already. And it's so weird because I don't have internet or cable or... I have my phone. I have my smartphone. But I only have 10 gigabytes of data. So I can check in to Facebook. And that's about it. I check the weather every day. I post some pictures on Facebook, just a few. And I check in with my family and friends for maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 2 or 3 times a day, 10 minutes total. I'll pop in for a minute or 2 and then pop off in the morning. And then around supper time, I pop in again. And then at around nighttime before bed, I just check in to make sure everything's okay. Because people try to get a hold of me, usually through texting or... I don't know why they don't use my phone, but people don't call me very often. So, which would actually be easier because I don't have to pay for data because I have unlimited phone and text for Canada and the United States. But instead of texting me with my phone number, they're just sending me Facebook messages, and that uses my data. Even though I ask everybody, please use my phone number. But I think it's just because a lot of people my age are on Facebook and it's just easier to keep everything that way. And I only use data really for the month that I'm at the cottage at camp. So once in a while when I'm out going for my walks, I'll use it, but usually not. I didn't know how far up I went. I can't see the plastic. I might as well use up all of these. Here's an O. And let's flip this boat around. There's more hiding here. I wonder if my eye-hand coordination will get better now that I'm learning how to draw and paint. I mean, you'd think my eye-hand coordination would get better from all the diamond painting I've done over the last year and a half, but I still don't have great eye-hand coordination. Do you guys? Hey, Smokey, you want to say hi? Smoke? Are you a bird? She's watching me. Smokey had some spaghetti too, but with no sauce. She really likes just plain pasta. I can't give her sauce. She likes to eat whatever I'm eating, and as long as it's okay, I'll give her a taste. Like, not a lot. She just had a few noodles. Do you guys see any more O's? There's one way up here, but I think that's behind the plastic. I don't want to pull it higher than halfway. Oh, here's one. I think I can just get that one. Is that it? It's not like you can answer me. I'm asking. Oh, yeah, I see one more. One more. Oh, it's gone. Do you ever see that and pick up a dot and then you look again and you can't remember where you were looking? Or is that just me? Oh, where are you? I was around here somewhere, right? Okay, sometimes if I look away and then look back again, then I find it again. You know what I forgot to bring? I bought some puzzles to bring out to camp, and I forgot to pack them. I love doing puzzles. And because I'm out here by myself, I could have used the whole kitchen table just specifically for puzzles. But I guess, you know, it's good that I can just leave the table in case I get company. And I have to organize my clothes. I don't want to put them in the closet because the closet still smell musty because the camp was closed up all year. There's that O up here I keep seeing, but I thought I saw one down here. There it is. Okay, I think that's the last one. I know as soon as I put these two away, I'll find more, right? There are these two here. I don't want to put these away. No, I knew that was going to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to use my other hand. So yesterday when I was recording, I recorded so long that my phone broke it up into two different recordings, like two different videos. I didn't know it would do that because I've done long videos before and it's never done that. So I don't know why that happened. And there's still one more. And it's one that doesn't want to turn over. You ever get some that no matter how hard you shake, they just don't want to turn? One last O. I know there's one up there. But there's probably one down here that I'm not seeing. Because it's a blue, but there's a lot of blue S's and blue U's. And greeny blue 5s. I think that's the only one. Well, let's put it. All right. I wonder how long I've been recording. I think about 20 minutes. So what color should we do next? I guess maybe the ones. A slightly different color. I think they probably all look the same because you're getting backlight because the light is here, so all the colors are backlit. I don't know if you can see them. They must all look black to you. Oh gosh, I just dumped out way too many ones. And let's turn this tray around because for some reason I like it that way. And let's shake this. Let you see the colors. They're nice and sparkly. So these are my Temu diamond paintings. So I'm really, really impressed by how sparkly the diamond drills are. They're just as good as what you would get anywhere else. I don't know if you could see that these are green. I don't know. I think they probably all look black to you. So I bet you're all having fun watching all the videos. I miss watching the videos, you guys. I would like to see what all the other people, all the Diamond Painting with Friends people are doing. Enza has a lot of people doing this with her, which is really cool. Oh, and you know how I won that prize from Royal Talents for my Worldwide Watercolor Month? If you watched that video about all the paintings I did. Oh, and I missed one painting that I didn't put in the video. But anyway, I still didn't get the prize, and I still haven't heard from Royal Talents at all. They didn't send me a tracking number, and I sent an email to the guy who ran the whole thing, and he said he would reach out to Royal Talents and ask them for a tracking number, but I haven't heard back from him yet either. So I don't know if I'm going to get that prize, which is going to be sad because it's like $470 US worth of art supplies. Like, there's only 3 things, but there's the paint set, and there's the travel brushes and the paper. I mean, I personally would never spend almost $500 on that. So the fact that I won something that I would never buy was really exciting. And plus, I never win anything. So I was so excited. And I hope I get it. I hope they're going to send it. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't just send me an email and say, oh, this is what's happening. You know, it's going to take a long time or something, anything, just to acknowledge that they heard from me. And I'm assuming they didn't get back to the guy, Charlie, who ran the thing, because he seems like a good guy, and he responded to my email right away, telling me he would reach out to them. So if he didn't get back to me, that's because he didn't hear from them either, is what I'm assuming. And he seems like a good guy. So maybe it just will take a very long time to come, and I will be excited and happy if I get it. I just hope I will get it, because how exciting, you know, to win a big prize like that and then not get it. That would be disappointing. You know, especially because it's not something I could even afford to buy for myself. And I was saying the other day, I was talking to my friend about it, and I said, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still a beginner, so maybe that expensive paint and paper and brushes, they would just be wasted on me, and it would be better to go to a more professional artist. And my best friend Lori said, well, you know what? A professional artist could sell one painting and buy that. She makes me laugh. I like her outlook on life. I said, well, I don't know how much people make on selling paintings. If they make $500 selling one, she goes, well, you said professional. She said they could sell it and they could afford to buy their own stuff. So I guess she's right. And this is not something I'm going to stop doing. I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep trying to learn. I mean, everyone has to start somewhere. Hey, Smokey, everyone has to start somewhere? That sound, that's her. Oh, Smokey, can you whistle a song? I'll see if she'll whistle. Can you sing a song for me? She knows I've got the phone out. Oh, there she goes. That's pretty. Can you sing some more? Oh, is that what a pigeon says? Thank you. Is Mommy diamond painting? Are you a pretty parrot? Smokey, are you the prettiest African gray parrot in the whole world? Can you sing a song? I'm not a good whistler. Smokey, can you whistle a song for Mommy? She's like, no, I can't. Smokita, Chiquita, banana. I don't know why she's so camera shy. I mean, I've got the camera not on her. Ooh, it's getting cloudy again and the wind's picking up smoke. It's supposed to rain all day Saturday. But tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, but just looking at the clouds, I think it's going to rain tonight. I hope we don't lose power. Smoky. Last night I had to turn on the heater. I got up at around, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock to use the washroom, which is outside. And it felt cool. So I thought, well, I don't want the bird to get a chill. So I put the heater on for a few hours. She was fine. It wasn't cold. I think I just got a chill from going outside. And just where I don't bother to get dressed sometimes at night because it's the middle of the night so nobody could see me. So I was just wearing a t-shirt, like a big t-shirt, a baggy long t-shirt, but still. So I got to walk a little distance to get to the outhouse. It's not fun. But, you know, fresh air until you get there. It's actually not that bad because it's not used all year, basically. Smokita. So it was so cool that the 3 dogs were keeping me company while I was painting. I really love dogs. I miss my dogs. I always had poodles. I'm not allergic to poodles, especially boy poodles. For female poodles, I'm not allergic to them, but if they lick me, I'm allergic to a protein in their saliva, which is not good. But a boy poodle doesn't have that protein, and they could lick me to their heart's content, and I do not break out. But a female poodle, I do. Yeah, out of all my dogs, my females were so much easier to manage. They got along well with other dogs. Well, out of my 2 boys, my little boy Ben, he got along well with other dogs. It was just my big guy Mac. He didn't like other dogs, and he was fine when he was a puppy. It was when he was about 1 or 2 year old, he got attacked by another dog at the park, and he became reactive. So right now, I have a Diet Coke, a coffee, and a water all beside me, and I'm drinking them all simultaneously. So now I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. And should we do one more color, you guys? Why not? Let's do one more color. Let's do a pink. Let's do D. D is 13. Oh, it's more like a purple. Yeah, you guys aren't getting the color at all. I have the overhead light on, but this backlight is just making everything in the foreground look washed out. Oh, you should see how pretty the hills across the bay look right now. They've turned to purple on top and light green on the bottom with a strip of dark green in the middle. Beautiful. I love that they change colors like that. It's just the sunlight shining through the clouds. So pretty. It's actually nicer on a cloudy day than on a sunny day. Like when it's pure sun with no clouds, everything stays the same color. But when there's clouds and sun peeking through, it changes, which is awesome. Oh, I've got 2 together. How did I do that? I think my stuff is coming out. I gotta poke it back in. I'm using putty, that white putty. It's like blue tack, only white. I find it lasts a lot longer than the wax. Oh, I forgot to use my multi-placers. I'm single placing. I forgot multi-placing was a thing. Well, a lot of it has been... Smokey! I gotta stop reacting. Because every time she makes like a burpy sound and I gross out, I'm just giving her attention, which is what she wants. And then she keeps doing it. I can't remember the name of that show I was watching. It was one of those, you know, they're like almost a formula show. It was like a teenage show where everyone is a stereotype. So there's the mean girl, the jock, there's the nerd, and there's like the sporty, disgusting guys that burp and fart. And they were camping, and there was like a murderer. What the heck was it called? You know, like one of those stupid slasher movies where all the unlikable people get killed first. Like, what the heck? It's always the kids that are having sex that get killed first, and like the obnoxious kids that get killed, and it's always the sweet neighborhood, like the little girl next door or the boy next door. They survive. That, what the heck? I don't know. Anyway, it was the jocks that were the gross, disgusting drinkers and belching and scratching and all that stuff. And Smokey thought it was fascinating. Oh, I can't think of the name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, there's like a million movies like that, but they're all the same. Oh. And now I'm watching, I have, every year it's become a tradition. I watch Battlestar Galactica. That's what I'm watching right now. Not the original Battlestar Galactica where Starbuck is a guy. The remake where Starbuck is a lady, played by Katie Sackhoff. That one. I really like it. And because it's on my computer, it's not on my computer, it's on my external hard drive. I have a bunch of movies on there. So yeah, and I have Monk downloaded. I have Everybody Loves Raymond. So usually every summer I watch those, and then I have a bunch of random movies that I never knew what they were about. Like I just read the blurb and thought, oh well, let's give it a shot. So I have a bunch of random movies, and that teenage slasher one was one of those. It was silly. I didn't finish watching it. I fell asleep. So I just shut it off when I got up. It was a bad influence on the bird. Years ago, when my brother used to, you have to understand, I got Smokey in 1990. We've been together for a very long time. So I was really young when I got her. I was a new teacher. My brother was in his late teens or early 20s. I was in my early 20s, so he was in his late teens. So my brother used to have burping and farting contests with the bird. She thought that was hysterical, and she never forgot. To this day, when my brother comes to town, she'll look at him and like greet him with a burp. Hey, Smokey. She doesn't like my brother because my brother teased her a lot. And birds never forget. I know they say elephants never forget, but it should be parrots. Parrots never forget. Hey, Smokita Chiquita Banana. So I am not going to be able to post any of these things till after August is over. I won't be posting any of these things till September. So when you're watching this, I'll already be home. But as I'm recording this, I'm only on day 4 or 5 of my holiday at camp. Hey, Smokey, are we on holidays? So it's weird because my channel's all messed up because I had to pre-record a lot of videos so you'd have something to watch while I was out here. So my timelines are all weird because I was trying to do like double the videos that I normally would, so I would have content for you guys. So yeah, so it's probably not going to be close to Halloween before we get back to normal time again. Because in August, which is right now, I'm recording all the videos that you won't see till September. which means you'll be watching in September. You'll be watching all the videos that I recorded in August. And while you're watching those, I'll be recording stuff for you to watch. You know, it's just going to keep going. But I can't think of any other way to do it so that I can go away and still have my channel. I don't want to just leave you guys with no content at all while I come out here. And I really do appreciate those of you who have supported the channel. I need more of these. D, what was D again? 13. I need a few more Ds. And D is the name of one of the characters on Battlestar Galactica. Her name is Duvala or Duvala, and I can't hear properly to tell if there's a V or not. Sometimes I think they're calling her Duvala, and sometimes I think they're calling her Duala, and oh my god, I wish I had internet out here so I could Google it. But I don't want to waste my data on Googling silly things, so. And I won't care once I get home because I'll be done watching and won't remember that it annoyed me and I wanted to know. Hey, Smokey? She was yawning. Was that a big yawn, Smokey? Am I tiring you? You know, maybe I'm being very boring if my only audience in real life is a parrot and she's yawning as I talk. Smokey, am I boring you? She's not even talking to me right now. Usually she's so talkative. Smokey, you normally don't shut up at all. How come you're being so quiet? I don't know why. I do not know why the bird is being so quiet. So I can't remember the rules, whether we're supposed to do these whole things. Like, are we supposed to do the whole thing and record the whole thing, or just, is it okay to just record the start and then like do a finish or what? I don't know. Like, am I supposed to record me diamond painting the whole thing? I can't remember. Plus, I think that'd be boring. I'm going to run out of things to talk about. So I think I'm done with the D's. Do you see any more D's? I don't. And I'm looking at the clock and that's, oh, there's one right there. And it's almost 40 minutes that I've been recording. It's 38 minutes and 21 seconds. Any more D's? Yeah, I think I'm going to stop there, you guys. And let's take a look at what we've got done. Let's maybe turn off the light. So without the backlight, you can see it a little bit better. Maybe you can see the colors. Yeah, I think the colors show up better without the backlight. Oh no, I think they look faded in the light. So you guys, that light, the green looks really light in the camera. It's not. It's a deep dark green. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited about finishing this, and I'm going to keep working on this for a while. It is 7:40 right now. So I could still go for a walk, maybe. That's really windy, and the clouds that are coming in right now are like dark gray and black, so I'm thinking it's going to rain, so I'm going to just keep diamond painting. I'm enjoying myself. It doesn't always have to be, I don't have to be super active every day. I think I deserve a quiet day where I can just diamond paint and watch movies. Don't you? Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me babble. I hope you got something done while I was doing this. I hope you joined me and worked on some of your own projects or whatever it is that you like to do. And thank you for joining me, you guys. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, all of those wonderful things that help me as a relatively young channel. And most importantly of all, you guys, thank you. Take care. Stay safe. This is Kathy and Smokey signing off from camp. Bye, guys.